Hey guys, hope you had a good weekend. This week's Road to Masters was definitely an interesting one. I played a lot more games than I usually do, and I actually have started to play Syndra mid more than anything else. Sometimes you just need to take a break from your main champion and play some of your other champions. Well, that's what I did this week. So in this game, I'm playing against a Rumble mid. We're at Diamond 5, 67 LP, and it starts off pretty nicely for me. The one thing I love about Syndra is that she snowballs really nicely, so if you get a lead in lane, you can absolutely abuse it, and that's what I decided to do to Rumble.
Checkers with the game, I've been moving across the board. King me when I get there, I'm saying Lord. I swear I knew to use my voice for good. Speak of a mindset that everyone should. Just be myself and knew everyone would.
However, Rumble does get a double kill bot lane, and this brought him back into the game.
Most lie about my kind of accomplishments, but I can't lie to y'all, I want more than this. I'm Thanos with that gauntlet, powers infinite. Just be happy that the kid ain't been abusing it.
The one issue with Syndra is her immobility, so when my flash is down, it's really easy to gank me, and the Echo just decides to dive me.
Drunk off the power, I think it's clouding my vision. Power, drunk off the power. Look at the voice I've been given. Power, drunk off the.
So they start to siege mid. I have good wave clear and I'm doing pretty well, so I decide to try and defend. Alistar makes a good play on me though, and we lose mid turret. Just 5 minutes later, they get a good dive onto our tier 2 turret, and yeah, it definitely gave them a lead, but what my team does is so immature and sad, I don't even know what to say. They forfeit, because they died. Look at the score, it's pretty close, look at the turrets. They had one turret on us, and I lose. We were down by 1,000 gold when we forfeited that game. Never be the person that surrenders because you're mad that you just died. This game was so far from over, I'm actually pretty confident that we were going to outscale them pretty hard. Whatever, man.
It's looking like the universe against me. If we talking problems, knowing I got plenty, but I got the power, million miles an hour, ripping through the game. Y'all never should have let me. Going in raw, don't nobody protect me. On into infinity, these gems don't let me. I be building up a team like MCU. I guess when you live in dreams, they gon' envy you. Ain't a rapper in the game who can end me, dude. You a phase in the game where the trendy lose. Train of thought on track while you rack a boost. I don't fuck with these coattail riding dudes. I'm in a hell of a mood, off a hell of a tune. So you better get going or I'll make you move. That's the truth, I ain't got time to lose, cause there ain't no telling what I'm about to do. Till I'm riding with the best, I'm grinding. But in the dark, every spark seems blinding. Every win's just a door to a bigger goal. Every step you can fall to a bigger hole. No, I can't let it get to me. If I do, I become my own enemy. Drunk off the power, that's a hell of a hangover. Most can't take it, so best you stay sober. I'm Thanos with that gauntlet, powers infinite. Just be happy that the kid ain't been abusing it. I'm a hero or a villain, I still can't decide. Feel like every single thought I've been switching sides. Power, drunk off the power, I think it's clouding my vision. Power, drunk off the power. Look at the voice I've been given. Power, drunk off the power.
So back to another Lee Sin game, and this game was very clean from the get-go. I had a very responsive mid laner, my top laner knew how to roam, and my bot lane was suffocating their bot lane. This is what you want to see when you're jungling, and it's not going to happen often, but when it does, you better make sure you use it. I took complete map control this game. I was depriving the enemy jungler from getting gold, and I was constantly looking to set up fights because I knew we had an advantage. On top of that, my mechanics were on this game, and so yeah, it turned into a very clean victory.
Let me disarm you. I'm not trying to own you. I just wanna know what it feels like to have your body so close. Let me absolve you of the past that controls you. I just wanna know what you look like without a weight on your soul.
Yeah, said you'll find what you're looking for when you stop looking. All of your exes with lessons in. We'll talk about them again. You keep on settling.
And just when I started to feel like I was steadily climbing, I hit a 3-game losing streak and find myself back to Diamond 5, 36 LP.
I wanted more than just lust for the night, then you came in my life. You're different than them. I'm used to them playing pretend. I'm used to you're only a friend. Felt deep in each letter you send. I'm questioning loving again. I'm questioning when it will end. Then till I break it, my heart don't break even. I want this for longer than only a season, and you didn't break me. You came to pick up the pieces. No, you never hear it, but you is who I believe in. No one ever perfect, but you are perfect to me. And lately I'm believing in love. You are the reason. I'm talking to my angels above. Wish I could meet him. Wish I could see him one more day. Just to hear his voice tell me everything is okay. Just to show him that his sun is here, folk to change. And hear him laugh when I tell him about the stories we made, pretending like I'm okay. I'm broken and you know it. Building up a wall and never show it. Grabbing on my face told me focus. You're not the only one that's been broken. I'm hoping you open up. I thought what? Thinking that I'm always hoping, but I realize I've been swollen shut. There's more to us. There's more to love than surface lust, the surface front. And the night I might spill my guts, she said. Sense that you're insecure. Can't tell what he did before to make you feel like you're less, you're more. Your clothes the floor. I guess I got a glass full of feelings that I overpour. And I can't handle my liquor. We get love drunk and we keep getting sicker. I tell you you're worth it. If something gets triggered, you start crying. Like Mark, why you lying? Your beautiful body and mind. You're rolling your eyes. I get that you're trying. See, lately my heart is surrounded by lines. But if you have time, I would love for you to bear with me. Look up at the stars and just stare with me. Travel around the world through the air with me. I just wanna be with someone that'll care with me. There with me when it all comes crumbling down. And pick up all the parts of me you see on the ground. I gave him all of me and he was fucking around. Look longer than nasty, how I'm supposed to pick and they pounds, damn. I know you're feeling distant, saying men are all the same, I can tell you different. No, I don't deserve a chance, but you down listen. A broke rapper with a dream and a grand vision. I'm damn driven and you know that I'm believing in you. You focus on the things you said you never could do. You focus on the drama, all you need is the truth. And you to see what I see in you, if only I could too. I don't wanna be a memory, wanna wake up and see you next to me. Wanna dream bigger, better legacy. I know I'm more than open sesame, but if you wanna break the code, you get the best of me. It's when you said to me, yeah, it's when you said to me.
Alright guys, it's speech time. So the name of this episode is I'm Only Human. Since I started giving advice, I've gotten a lot of messages talking about how they climbed because of my advice. And I think my experience in this game and me sharing what I've learned so far in climbing and persevering through low elo, getting out of bronze, silver, gold, plat, all of this has built up my image to where it almost seems like I should never be stuck in the elo that I'm at. False. I'm just like all of you. I'm a league player who wishes he was in higher elo. The reality is, even if you follow all of the tips that I give or that other people give, that doesn't mean you'll be challenger. I have found myself plateaued. My win rate is just over 50%, which means I'm not going to go anywhere because I gain the same amount of LP that I lose. What makes my advice helpful is probably that it's extremely authentic. It all comes from my personal experience. Right now, I'm stuck just the same way that a lot of you are. So what am I gonna do? Well, there's only one thing I can do at this point, and that's to switch it up. My champion pool is very small, and while that's perfectly fine, if I'm not climbing, then it's not perfectly fine for me. It's time to switch things up. I need to pick up some new champions, some strong champions. I gotta find the champion or champions that bring me success. This isn't gonna happen overnight. It could take weeks or even months before I find this. I think a lot of you can relate to this. If you're somebody who watches my videos, applies everything I preach, and yet you still can't climb, then join me. Experiment, find what works. Accept the fact that you might not climb at all for months while you search for what works. But in my experiences, in my years of playing this game, sometimes all it takes is the discovery of a champion that works really well for you. Now, of course, I'm always going to play Lee Sin, but I just can't be spamming him every time I get jungle if I'm not climbing. Now keep in mind, this is my rightful elo. On top of finding new champions, I also need to find new strategies, improve my decision making, be more disciplined. If I want to make it to the top, this is the shit I'm gonna have to push through. No one said this shit would be easy, and I never expected it to be. But fuck it, what do I have to lose at this point? I'll make my run for the top, and if it doesn't happen, I'll rest easy knowing that I tried. The only failure would be to give up. As long as I see it to the end, it doesn't matter if I succeed. I want all of you to share this mindset with me, and all of the advice I give in this series is something you can apply to real life goals, not just League of Legends. It might sound over the top, but I really do think that the climb in League of Legends is a good analogy to the climb for real life happiness. You'll feel stuck, like no matter how much effort you put in, you can't find yourself moving forward. This is completely natural, my friends, and I'm right there with you. I guess the point to this speech is to not be outcome dependent. Things aren't going to go your way more often than not, but if you let them get you down, you'll miss out on the experience itself. Whatever pops into your mind as I'm giving this speech, I want you to just enjoy the ride and forget about the outcome. I know this sounds stupid and cliche, but at the end of the day, all you can do is try.
Wanna give her my heart, but it's watered down and honestly, let's keep it real. See, I'm just jealous that you found love, and I'm searching for it still. All of these girls are dry and lame. I want complex so that we can build nothing's out of my league. You ain't in my lane, and whenever we talk, now it's never the same. Being put in your friend zone is bringing me pain, and I just wanna get you up out of my brain, out of my brain. Never been one for past tenses, so know that I'm moving forward before I finish this sentence. I crumble when in your presence, red time in my mind like tenants. So sorry, I'm so offensive, it's hard just being your friend. And in the end, I look stupid, the time I spent was useless. The truth is, honestly girl, I miss you and
Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I apologize that last Thursday I missed an upload. Tomorrow I will be creating a Syndra guide, so until then, have an awesome rest of your day.